Alright guys, today we're going to be checking out my Ariat Patriot Cowboy boots, but before we get into that, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I come out with videos all the time with new gear, new ideas, and just basically cool stuff. Frickin' if you want to buy any of this stuff, check the description below. I got links to where you can buy anything in the videos for pretty good prices. So, let's get into it. What are these? Well, these are the Ariat Patriot Cowboy boots. And before any of you say it in the comments, yes, I am a boot, and I really don't care because I freaking love the Marine Corps. So, these are the Ariat Cowboy boots. You can see the bottom is quite smoothed out and worn off, which means that I've been wearing these long enough to actually do a review on them because, like I said, I only review stuff that I actually use. So, these are the Ariat Patriots, like I said. I just thought these were a really cool design because the desert marpat on the top of the boot is very similar to the desert camis that the Marine Corps uses right now, and I wanted a pair of cowboy boots, and these are actually Ariats, which are really good boots. So that being said, these boots are made by Ariat, and they're quite high quality boots. The bottom is solid leather, and the top, the marpat section is, it's like this thick canvas stuff with kind of a mesh inside. Whatever it is, it holds up pretty dang well. The shank of the boot is quite durable. One thing that I didn't like about these boots is they come with a flag on both the back and the front of the boot. One thing that's really annoying is the fact that most jeans don't really go over the width of the flags, and frankly I didn't like having two flags. It looked tacky, it looked weird. So I cut the front flag off there. I think they look better. I use these for work pretty much every day. You can see they're pretty dang worn out. They got a lot of wear marks and use marks, but they've held up pretty dang well. They're not completely waterproof. I've used them in the water, and you know, as with any leather boot, water's gonna soak through and get into your boot. But that's to be expected. One thing I don't really like about these boots is the fact that they're smooth bottomed. So like whenever, when I'm on the flat ground or whatever working, it's fine. When I get on a hill and or anywhere that's like wet or slippery, these things really don't provide much grip. But that's pretty standard with cowboy boots. You know, it's not to be expected. They're not combat boots. They're not really meant for climbing hills or anything like that. So I'm not really that upset about it, just something to be aware of. The stitching is held up quite well on the boots. I haven't seen any real tearing. I've got a few notches out of the toe of the boot, stuff like that, just from pretty standard use. But overall, they've held up very well. One thing I like is that I was able to sew a dagger onto the inside of one of my boots, just for an extra boot knife. If you want to check out the boot knife and the description of that, check that in the description below. I got a link to that. They've got the pull straps here, for pulling the boots on, but frankly I never use those. You don't really need those, because if they're so tight that your foot barely fits in it, they're probably too small. But that's just my note on it. So yeah, those are the Ariat Patriot Cowboy boots. Like I said, I've actually used these. I've been wearing these for a long time now. You can tell by the wear marks, and I'm not just some sponsored person going out there and doing a paid review. I'm actually telling you about these boots from real use, and overall I really like these boots. They're great boots, they hold up well, and frankly I think they're pretty badass. I think they're really cool. They're great callback or a great shout out to the military. If you're affiliated with the military, or if you just love to support the military, you want to check these out, hit that description below. I got a link to these, and have a great day.